Okay, everybody, good morning. And I'm Tim Hennessy Jr. This is Tim Sr. Welcome and welcome back to the spring 2023 edition of Promotional Caffeine, day 2 of 2, brought to you by Concepts. We're so excited you're with us this morning and cannot wait to get started. Thank you all for spending your time with us. We recognize many of you have been doing this show with us for a while, so welcome back. We also see some folks who are first timers with us, and thank you for joining us. This is our 4th season doing the Promotional Caffeine Zoom show, and as long as there's a demand for it, we'll keep doing it. Let me go over a brief overview of the show really quick. We pack a lot into 60 minutes, and we have 5 of the best manufacturing reps in our industry joining us today. Each will be sharing their perspective of industry updates and forecasts, best practices, latest and greatest, newest and coolest promotional products. We're packing all of that into an 8 to 10 minute segment. So after we bounce around the country, with our 5 special guests through the magic of Zoom, we'll come back here for a small presentation of the show's special, prizes and drawings, and our new promo box. Before we get going, Tim Sr., do you have any remarks?
I do. Hey, good morning. I wanted to say thank you to our most valuable asset, you, our clients. We so appreciate you, your time, your friendship, and your business. We look forward to a great show today. There's a lot to cover. Please feel free to contact us after the show with questions or needs or samples, virtuals, whatever. We're happy to help. Enjoy the show. Have a good time. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And we hope you find that perfect idea or gift for your upcoming project, event, or giveaway. And as they say in showbiz, it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. First up with us in our showroom is Catherine Milholland representing ETS Express. I'm going to get out of the way and let her do her thing. Catherine, the show is yours. Let me pull up your screen here. And off you go.
Thank you. All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me and being here. And thank you to, y'all can't see them now, but Tim and Tim. Really appreciate Concepts inviting me to present to y'all and to join their show. They are, I would say, one of my favorite clients to work with. I have a lot of clients. I cover 4 states, but anytime they ask something, I try to always be there for them because they are just quality individuals who I would be friends with, even if I wasn't in this industry, if they would allow me to be friends with them. I don't know. The jury's still out on that one, but I will go through things quickly. So ETS is a drinkware company. We don't represent a whole bunch of different items. We picked a category and we just do amazingly well with it. So we picked a lane and we stayed in it, and that is drinkware. So if you're asking why drinkware, but more specifically, why ETS, we are the #1 drinkware company in the industry. We are one of the oldest drinkware companies in the industry. We were started by a little family in California. The E and the T and the S actually stand for the dad, the daughter, and the son. Those were the initials where they came from. But now we are the largest drinkware company in the industry, the oldest, and we win all of the awards. Whenever our industry has awards, we actually sweep the drinkware awards, whether it's ceramics or stainless or plastic. No matter what the category is, we dominate those categories because we design all of our own drinkware. We think of little things when we are designing the drinkware. Does it have that retail appeal that people want? Is it functional? Is it comfortable? Does it perform? And most of all, can it be branded well so that your client constantly is remembering you every time they use it? So here we go. I will just kind of go into why you'd want to choose drinkware. First of all, drinkware is the #2 promotional item. So #1 would be t-shirts. #2 is drinkware. 60% of the consumers are using drinkware on a daily basis. For me today, on my way over here from Georgia to Birmingham, I actually have 3 drinkware pieces in the car. I have a water bottle. I have my coffee when I left. And then I also have a shake that I'm going to drink later today that's already ready to go. So most people have several different kinds of drinkware, whether they're going tailgating, they're going to hang out at the lake, or they're just going to the gym. They're using drinkware. Also, drinkware supports sustainability. So if you consider that every single minute around the world, 1 million pieces of drinkware, as far as like plastic bottles are thrown away, reusable drinkware helps prevent that. So now, why ETS? We are known for our decorating. No one in the industry would dispute that. That is kind of like our big thing, is that our decorating is unmatched. So if you give somebody a quality piece of drinkware, studies show that they're going to keep it for up to 5 years. If you give somebody a really bad piece of drinkware, then they're just going to throw it away once that lid starts to leak after a couple of uses. So you really haven't done yourself any favors by trying just to give like a really inexpensive piece of drinkware that doesn't look nice. They're just going to toss it. So you want that drinkware to stay in front of them. And that means giving them a quality piece of drinkware with quality decoration. One of the things that we offer, we don't charge you for that second side imprint. As a matter of fact, we can go almost completely around a piece of drinkware at no additional cost. So if you're going to brand it on the front, do something on the back. Maybe it's an additional message. Maybe it's the same logo. That's up to you, but we don't charge for that. Also, we offer free virtuals. You can just send your logo to these guys and they can show you exactly what it's going to look like. And also, most of our samples are at no charge, so they can help you with that as well. We have deep stock. We have the deepest stock in drinkware of anyone in the industry. So whether you have a project that you need within a couple of weeks and it's 20,000 pieces, or whether you just need 48 pieces, whatever you need, we can help you with that. So I'll just show you a couple of items that are really trending right now. The first one is the Denali. This one is 40 ounces. It's good for hot or cold. It's got the copper lining, which is the top tier in insulation, but also we can do the handles. Not a lot of, actually, I think we're the only people that I know of that can do the handle. So that's an item that's trending. We also have wonderful tumblers. Like this one looks like it has like a little divots in the bottom that would be great for a golf tournament. It has a magnetic lid. It has a dual lid. You can use it with or without a straw. Then we have the Byron. The Byron is the one actually I was using for my coffee this morning. It's a great Contigo piece. That is a patented lid that will not leak. And then we have just, regular, stainless items like our camper. These are just a few items that are trending, but we literally have thousands of items in the different categories, including ceramics. Our ceramics are chip resistant, which we are the only people I think in the industry offering chip resistant mugs. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen really quickly. And I just want to show you a couple of those things I was talking about in person. So if you have a logo that you just want just a regular screen print, this is a great example of a logo done just with regular screen print. So it's like stickers, but it's super cute. That's on our Voyager, really great bottle. The next one is if you have that exact same logo, but you want to do it in full color. So here is that exact same logo done in full color. You can see the bear. He's got all the gradients, the halftones, all that beautiful full color. That would be a digital print. Sorry, I meant to go this way, not that way. The next one, we actually discussed that too, and I still messed it up. The next one is going to be laser engraving. So here is that exact same bear and that same logo done in laser engraving with a handle engraving. But you can see how beautifully we do the tiny lettering on the laser engraving and how crisp and clean and beautiful that looks. And by the way, that's one location for us. We're not going to charge you for each icon. So that would be the same logo done laser engraved. But if you want something with a higher perceived value, we would recommend doing foil. Foil is where we literally lay down a sheet of foil on the item. And it's beautiful. It comes in 8 different colors. So whether you need gold for a golden anniversary, silver, you need pink for breast cancer awareness, whatever it is, we've got 8 different colors. But this is chrome done on a black bottle, kind of a tone on tone. But again, that same logo, but it just looks a little more high end. And then this last piece, there again is the same little bear and all the national park logos. This shows that that is actually one location. That is not multiple locations, multiple setup fees. That's all one location with a single color imprint. Then we can do bottoms and we can do lids. So when you're really trying to take your branding to the next level so that people carry it, they remember it, they're going to keep reusing it, that's where ETS comes into play. And in the boxes that I believe you're going to be getting, you're going to be getting this great little champagne flute. It's a stemless champagne flute, double wall stainless with the copper vacuum insulation, but it has a tone on tone full wrap. And when you get it, I want you to pay attention to that tiny, tiny detail. It's just beautiful and subtle. And that is it. We're here for you. These guys are here for you. You couldn't be in better hands. And I welcome your opportunities. And I'm working with you. Thanks so much.
All right. Thank you, Catherine.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. Let me slide on here. We'll just
Okay.
slide right around here.
Okay.
All right.
Slide right out of here.
And all right, next up, we have Ashley Chambers out of Atlanta, Georgia, representing Task. Ashley, how are you today?
Hey guys, how are y'all?
Great. All right.
Amazing. We ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen here. Perfect. Let me go back to the top. Awesome. Well, hey everyone, good morning. My name is Ashley Chambers. I live here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm just so grateful to be here with everyone this morning. So thank you so much. I am the regional sales manager for the East Coast at Task Performance. I'm not sure if anyone is familiar with our brand or not, but we are an apparel company that focuses on athleisure wear, but also performance at the same time. Our company is family owned and operated. Task, like Catherine just said with ETS, Task stands for Todd, Al, Scott, and Cindy. Todd is our current CEO. Al and Cindy are his mom and dad, and then Scott's the brother. So very family oriented around here. Here is just a quick snapshot of Al. He actually went to Tulane and was an all-star basketball player. And our company is based in New Orleans. So kind of a cool story there. You don't see a lot of apparel companies coming from that area. Very community driven here. We have our flagship store right on Magazine Street. If anyone ever goes down to New Orleans, you should definitely check it out. With Task, we are really known for our fabrics. So we did a lot of thought process in the innovation of our garments. You can see here just a couple quick lifestyle options. It's a very versatile garment. And this kind of goes into a little bit of detail of what the product is made of. So we use bamboo, organic cotton as our primary fabrics for probably like 75% of our line. So with the bamboo, what that does is it gives you all those benefits of like a polyester synthetic fabric, like your moisture wicking, your sun protection, the antimicrobial properties, but it makes it all natural. I think that all of us kind of care about what we put on our bodies, how it's made. So this fabric really performs amazing. Like I mentioned right here, it's all natural. So by 2025, we want to have at least 85% of our line using these sustainable, like plant-based recycled materials. So again, we think about how we make things, which in the long run, it just creates a product that's going to last longer for your customers. Whoever is wearing this, it's actually going to, be able to worn and you can wear forever. As far as the sustainability goes, so this is really cool and unique to Task. Our factories that we partner with in India, which are also family owned, the factory itself is energy powered, so it uses solar and wind energy. The water that we use in the process of making the fabric is all recycled and reused. And then the actual product itself, when we ship it, is going to be in corn recyclable bags. So now that you know a little bit about Task and who we are, I'm going to just hop into the actual product itself. We offer both men's and women's. On the men's side, everything that you see here in this Carrollton collection, think of this as our core product, pieces that have been around forever. Well, we're always going to have these. So like the Carrollton tee, the long sleeve, the hoodie, the jacket, and the quarter zip. I mean, all of these, y'all, you cannot go wrong with. You pop a logo on there. I would recommend screen printing on most of these, but we also have embroidery as well. So whichever one you prefer, think of this as your elevated basic. So again, like I said, this is a fabric and a garment that they're going to be able to wear and over again. And it's going to be very long lasting. One note too, there's no chemicals used on our garments. So again, it's better for you. It holds up a lot longer than, other pieces. We also offer polos, so golf tournaments. If you want just that elevated look, these are amazing. UV sun protection is also a huge benefit in our fabric. And then the varsity sweatshirt and the cloud quarter zip. Again, think like a little bit more lifestyle here, a little bit more elevated, still with that bamboo cotton fabric. And then moving over into ladies, I can't forget about our ladies. This is going to be the NOLA kind of collection here with the NOLA tank and the NOLA V-neck. I have on the NOLA V-neck today. I love kind of taking garments that I wear whenever I work out and also making them a little bit more lifestyle, dressing it up. It's definitely just that classic piece in my wardrobe. V-neck, a short sleeve crew, the long line tee. I mean, again, these are just easy silhouettes that are going to look good on everybody. And then with your long sleeve and layering, same fabrics here, truly pieces that all of my customers live in. Any event that I've worked, I have repeat customers every single year. That is pretty much it. If anyone has any questions, I would love to, hop on a follow-up call or, y'all reach out to Tim, let me know if I can send samples or whatever it might be. I work with my customers on a one-on-one basis and I am here to help. I think Tim can kind of attest to that, but I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys soon. And seriously, if there's anything I can do to help, please let me know.
Well, thank you so much, Ashley. That was great. And Task, one of the up and coming, retail brands. We're really excited about that. We've got a lot of folks that have asked for what we deem athleisure wear. So we're really excited about that. But thank you again. It's time to move this on up to New York with Jay Feinberg. You're welcome. Thank you. Jay, you ready?
Yes, I think. 1 second.
All right.
Take your time, Jay.
All right, there we go.
Can you see this?
Yes, sir. Perfect. You're on.
Yes, another apparel company. We're a domestic and offshore manufacturer. We are award-winning and one of the top rated, we have been rated one of the top manufacturers of apparel in basically, we have some really creative and a different way of looking at things, almost like you have a blank canvas to work with. The YFPS. Quick story is the other day I went to Lowe's and Home Depot, in case they're listening, but I went to buy a cabinet and I got great prices and great services. And then I went home for my kitchen cabinets and I realized that there was so much more in my house of it rather than just doing the cabinets. So I had to call in a designer. And then I realized that that's our company. We will help put you and design and orchestrate a unique top product that will basically keep your brand as should be or unique as you would want it to be. Line in general is we have a full collection of apparel. We offer what is known as a full package. We not only would we do the garment, but we also can do the decoration on the garment. Everything from button-down shirts to holiday sweaters to outerwear from rain jackets to fleece to bathing suits to sleepwear. So we offer a complete collection. Our number one products that we work with is called we call it our sublimation collection, which is basically line that is fast turn and low quantity. So we can all get down to as low as 24 units at a time. Some of these items where we can design, where like we put this collection together for Netflix, and where the logo inside the hood and design it, go from there. Here we did one for that pajama set we did for Taylor Swift. For a short with Taylor Swift, we did, he ended up moving 10,000 pajama sets in 2 hours. It was pretty amazing. You can generate on their side. So we have done work and putting things. Top sellers going through this is our outerwear, but we put the sublimated lining in there for you on the inside. You have a choice of 2 or 3 different colors. We could do very low minimums on that. Sublimation inside the hood, we can design that, put that together for you, and do the layouts for you at no charge. I'll go into that in a second. Piece where you can win the decorative lining from shirts to sweaters, quarter zips, and fleece. Our new collection is with outerwear. How the best part about this line that's unique is that you can design it. You can pick where you want the zippers, the color of the zippers. You can pick the inside color of the lining, the color of the sleeves. You can design different color front zipper to a side zipper. Minimum for this entirely custom piece is 72 units, where we design it based on what your expectations and needs make. FPS, like I said earlier, is a domestic and offshore manufacturer. Inside capabilities are pretty unique, where we, on roof, our designers, our pattern makers, our ability to do roll-to-roll printing of the lining. We do laser cutting, we Gerber cutting for more of the volume, and we have your sewers and finishers all in one building. So we be a complete turnkey situation and be able to, the way the system works is very simple. All we're asking you to do is either to send in art and your guidelines. We visit the way, send in the art and tell us basically what you need. Do you have, and what type of product you may be interested in. The team on the other side, once we get that at no charge to you, working with Concepts, is that we will design a full collection or everything from full to one item, from was 24 units to thousands of units, that whatever or offshore, work with you in designing it. Example like this quarter zip we did for T-Mobile, where we put the jackets that we did for them, basically your choice of where you want the logos and stuff. There, you pick, you are part of. Once we pick the items, we'll get you quoting. After that, we'll make you pre-pro samples, and then the service on basically on the quality of with some of the largest brands in the country. Delta, Samsung, Wagon, where we can design it and work with them, get into their program. basically we're a partner with you. Of ideas. Pillows, we're able to do that. The robe and
Hey, Jay, sorry to interrupt, but you're coming in and out on that. If you can repeat that about the King Tut, what you did, I'd appreciate that. And I think our folks would as well, please.
King Tut, I'll pick up the volume. I don't know if you can hear. King Tut, we developed a unique collection of garments that they needed. We came up and designed pillows with their logos on it. We did the robes. We did a slip, towels to mouse pads. We put it all together. We organized it, and not only were we there to help develop it, we also did kitting of the programs and help fulfill it for them. One thing that happened, I think the show started out in Boston, and they had the celebrity, or excuse me, the press come for an opening night. And when that happened, they asked me if I would like to come. So I drove up to Boston with my wife, and I got there around 4 o'clock. And the show's supposed to start at 6 o'clock. I called the head guy and I said, thanks, I'm here. I'll see you in a couple hours. He goes, you got to come to the office now. I need to talk to you right now, which is in most cases not a good sign. But in this case, when they got there, they said, we have oversold the amount of VIP gifts we can give away. And we need, how can you help us get through with this? Well, we designed a bag for them, and they said, okay, it's now, I got there, the show starts on Thursday. This was a Thursday around 5 o'clock at night. And they said, we need your help. How can you help us? We came up with the bag. We were able to deliver the first 500 on Saturday. They needed 10,000. And we finished all designing, sublimating on a reversible bag that we were able to deliver all 10,000 within 3 or 4 days. I think on Wednesday, we finished the deal. We also worked with doing the Van Gogh collection. We came up with custom backpacks on that. So again, we appreciate the opportunities, and we'll do whatever we're looking forward to develop, whatever you're interested in.
That's great. Thank you, Jay. We appreciate it. And we're back on. Okay. Next up, we have Jim Ferris with Johnny O in Pebble Beach. Johnny O, one of the hottest retail brands as well in the golf space. Jim, are you ready over there? We're going back to Atlanta and Greensboro.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks to the Tims. Thanks to everybody who showing up today. It is March. It's getting a little bit warmer. It's springtime, and it's my favorite month of the year because this month features St. Patrick's Day, to which end I've worn my favorite Johnny O 4-leaf clover shirt, and I've had about 9 or 10 beers already so far today. So hopefully that won't affect my effort. What I'm doing too much, but just a bit about brands. As a consumer myself, I like my brands. I like the higher end brands, and sometimes not the so higher end brands, but just something that can be affordable. Especially like nice higher end apparel. It's just personally speaking, and I'm very blessed to be able to represent two very good brands. First is Johnny O, and second is Pebble Beach. We as companies, I'm a manufacturing representative. I go most parts of the country. We only align with certain select people like Tim and Tim around the country. So people who are apparel savvy, people who are focusing on brands and higher end product lines. And so that's what we do. And, a bit about Johnny O. Johnny O is named after John O'Donnell. About 15 years ago or so, he came up with this brand. He grew up in the Chicago area, and then he attended UCLA. And once he got out of Chicago and into UCLA, I think his perspective changed on a lot of things, including his taste in clothing. So he starts this brand. His brother is Chris O'Donnell, the actor, the guy who's been in Batman and NCIS and The Son of a Woman and several others. So rather, you might say, rather underachieving family. But he started this brand. The idea was to marry preppy North Shore Chicago thing with the West Coast look. And so consequently, they have actually patented and trademarked the phrase West Coast prep, which is a nice marrying of two different types of apparel tastes. And that's what Johnny O is all about. And that's John O'Donnell there on the right. We are, we're blessed and cursed by the fact that we absolutely, this brand is on fire. I don't know how many of you have heard of it or seen it, but it runs about 50-50, which is up from about 2075 just a couple of years ago. It's just on fire. We have double digit, if not 50% growth each year, every year for about the past 5 years and higher. That little surfer dude that you see on, there that says Johnny O, that's becoming a very iconic brand logo in the promotional merchandise business as well as retail. And you'll see them start to pop up also in collegiate and professional sports teams licensing. With some, I chose, I kind of know my audience a little bit. I don't know where everybody's from on this call, but lower left, we did quite a bit with Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia Bulldogs. I had to stick that in. Sorry about that, everybody. And Chicago Cubs logo. But those are just an example of many that we currently are selling through our licensing division. We have a lot of product categories, but the four main ones are going to be in the area of vests, printed polos like the one I'm wearing, but also we sell solid polos. But printed polos are red hot right now. It's funny, years ago, people wouldn't touch it in the promotional merchandise business, and now they're so hot, they're figuring out a way to use printed polos. Fresh quarter zips with our logo on the back, as you can see. And then it says where it says a shirt shop, that's really woven shirts. So those are our four main categories, although there's many more. So getting into some hoodies and vests. On the left, we have some unique products and some unique approaches. So we have a hoodie that's a cashmere blend. Now, that's not the most common thing in the world, but this is like personally my favorite garment. And I never thought I'd be the demographic to be wearing, at my age, to be wearing a hoodie, but it's very, very hot and very comfortable. On the right-hand side, you see the Zed. The Zed is also very popular. It's a more basic blend, so it hits a little bit lower price point, but we have it in about 10 or 12 different colors. And then you see the Silas reversible vest all the way at the bottom. So reversible vest, that's just the tip of the iceberg. We sell a lot of basic vests all the way up to something like you see here that's very attractive and very functional, very practical. In polos, I mentioned, if you ever visit our website, our retail website, you'll see prints of, birds and four-leaf clovers and everything else under the sun. At the end of the day, in our corporate world, much of our product ends up being basic stripes or basic solids or basic patterns. And so these three shirts, as you're looking at them right here, Birdie's a solid, Linden's a micro stripe. You really can't see it, but it's very easy to embroider upon and not mess with the logo or compete with the logo. And then the Newton all the way up to the right, which you can see. So those three represent a large percentage of our corporate business. But as soon as I say that, I'll also add, there's quite a few people who are buying our fancies in all the product categories. Same thing in the quarter zips, the Bond, Sully, and Flex. All three different weights, all three different blends, multitude of colors in each and every one. All the way going from the left, that's a micro stripe. In the middle, you see kind of a heather piece, and all the way to the right, more of an athleisure piece. Could be workout, could be golf, could be after hours. In the woven business, again, lots of fancies, lots of colors, lots of things to talk about. All the way to the left, you see a very popular plaid for us called the Morgan. And then you see the Hall. All the way at the bottom, you see the Luton, which is short sleeve. We do a lot of short sleeve business. Upper right is a very popular piece for us. It's the Kodiak, and it's actually a corduroy woven shirt, which we haven't seen for years, but it's now bigger and better than it has been in past years. And all the way at the bottom, right-hand corner, you see this guy kind of messing with that one button there. That's called what we have patented as, it's known as the tweener button. It's placed between the second and the third button on our woven shirts. And the reason for that is, well, let me just go to the next slide. All the way to the left, too far down, don't want that. All the way to the right, all the way up top, you don't want it looking like that either. You want to be able to breathe when you're wearing your woven shirt. So that tweener button is designed to open just enough collar so it's comfortable, but also doesn't go too far down. And it's found on every single johnnie-O shirt. It's fun to talk about, and it's also very practical. People love it. Accessories, maybe not our mainstream where all our sales are in the corporate market, but you'll see we have everything from pajamas, belts, hats, swimsuits, footwear, long pants, shorts. We even have cologne, and at the very, very bottom I'm showing, we do have a gift card program for whatever that might be helpful. So to circle back around, I'm just saying, people love to wear a hot brand. People appreciate wearing it. And when you have your logo on it, you're guaranteed to get a lot of exposure whenever you're wearing a brand like johnnie-O. Second brand I was going to mention something about is Pebble Beach Corporate Apparel. Pebble Beach Corporate Apparel is named after the most recognized golf venue in the world. And just to show you my level of dedication to what I do for a living, I'm actually taking a trip out to Pebble Beach in about 2 weeks, and I'm going to, not for my own enjoyment, I'm doing this for you, really. I'm going to be playing golf 4 days out there, but it really is, it's on my bucket list, and everybody knows Pebble Beach, so that's what we named the brand after. It's very concise collection, knit polos and layering pieces. It's well stocked. The men's and ladies pieces, there's companion pieces on most, not all styles. We do have extended styles for where we need those too. But the real beauty of this brand is it's a brand at a price. The quality is excellent. Once again, just like johnnie-O, we don't go everywhere with it. We like to align ourselves with apparel savvy partners such as Concepts. So it's not offered everywhere. You see the MSRP prices where they range for a brand of this quality, truly exceptional. Highlighting one or two things here, the 73 and 7301. It's a horizontal texture polo. You can't see it from the pictures, but it's a very subtle horizontal stripe. It's just a little different type of knit that goes horizontal, as I've mentioned. And we offer it in 12 different colors, men's and ladies. MSRP there, $41. That is really our bread and butter shirt. We have others. We have some fancies all the way to the left. We offer a heather. In the middle, you see a pin dot stripe. All the way to the right, camo's red hot, so we offer a camo. Again, all fitting into these sort of price points, which are very, very desirable. Same thing with layering pieces and outerwear. This is our best-selling men's and ladies piece. It's a beautiful fabric. I mean, I sell johnnie-O. johnnie-O is a good bit more expensive than this, but this comes close in terms of the feel and the hand of this fabric. It's a 92/8 poly spandex, smooth jersey, lots of stretch, easy to move around in. It's moisture wicking, performance fabric. We offer that in what you're seeing right there in those 4 basic colors. Other layering pieces, we do a heather, we do a men's ottoman in the middle, and then all the way to the right, another great athleisure piece. It's a marled. If you're not familiar with that term, it just means kind of like a heather. It has some pattern. It's different knit, different color thread knit into the fabric. Very popular there too as well. And then finishing things off, we also sell a wind jacket. It's not meant to be waterproof because we don't take the seams and that drives up the cost and everything, but it's pretty water resistant. It's really a wind jacket. Men's and ladies, once again, double zipper. The tail goes down a little bit farther, so it keeps everything dry. And that comes in around $68 MSRP as well. We are going to be dropping a new line, a refreshed line toward the end of this summer. So you can check that out where you can go to pbgolfapparel.com and check out what's new whenever that is ready to drop. And with that, I am through everything. I appreciate your time and attention. And once again, I hope we can do some things together.
Jim, thanks for a great presentation. But more importantly, we appreciate you sacrificing your valuable time to go out to Pebble for 3 or 4 days.
Well, it's not something I do for anybody, but I felt this was appropriate.
We're glad you're doing it. Thank you, Jim. Really, we appreciate it. All right. So next up, we've got Kimberly Stunkel. We're going to Music City, Nashville, through the magic of Zoom. We're getting in our Zoom mobile. And Kimberly, the floor is yours.
All righty. Let us get this going here. And I work for a company called PCNA. Under PCNA, we have a few different other companies like Bullet, which is going to be our more inexpensive giveaway line. We're also going to have Leads, which is going to be your higher end gifting. And I'm sure you're fairly familiar with a Leads box that you might have seen around. We have Trimark apparel as well, and journal books, which are custom journals. So I'm going to touch today on some trends that we're seeing. I'll touch mostly on the top 2 trends that we have that the others have also talked about. But our 4 top trends this year are going to be renewal, care culture, future verse, brands and collaboration. And I think I'm going to hit mostly on renewal and the brands and collaboration. So just as a little brief touch, care culture after COVID, people are really looking to take care of themselves and make sure that their health and their wellness and their surroundings are all very comfortable. So we're seeing a huge surge of promotional products that reflect that. Secondly, the future verse, we've seen a lot more tech integration into products. So you're going to be seeing like an Ember mug that we now carry, which is going to be a drinkware piece with built-in technology to keep your coffee hot throughout the day. So you're going to be seeing more of those pieces with tech in them. And that's going to be huge for the promo market. All righty, so we're going to start talking about renewal. So renewal is going to be a huge opportunity right now, really getting into some brand new materials, and we are seeing this being the largest driver of change in our industry. So 46% of consumers have a more favorable opinion of an advertiser if the promo product that they received was environmentally friendly. One thing that we're doing on all of our eco pieces is we have a little hang tag that says something about how the product has recycled material in it. So regardless if I'm giving you the eco spiel or Tim and Tim are giving you the spiel, a lot of times you can be all on board, but the person who's actually receiving the product doesn't get that message. The hang tag makes sure that the message is there for you. We have found that 9 out of 10 companies surveyed say that they will be working on various sustainability initiatives. Allow your promo to match those initiatives. So we want to align the promotional products that we're giving away with your corporate endeavors as well. So we are going to have some new materials made with ocean plastic, some new like cactus leather for journals, some apple leather. There's going to be all sorts of brand new materials that we're able to utilize in promo products that feel good and that are fun and different. All right, so getting into some product, some of these are my new favorite products for the year. We are an FSC certified company. So FSC stands for Forest Stewardship Council. And this is going to be an FSC notebook. So that means that all of the paper is sourced from sustainably managed forests. It's going to be an under $5 option. One of the things you're seeing now with eco products is that pieces do not necessarily need to cost a whole lot more for them to be eco-friendly. In the past, there was this jump that because something was eco, it meant it was more expensive. We're no longer seeing that as the case. The cost of eco products has come down very significantly. So you don't have to necessarily sacrifice your budget to get something in that renewal realm. Another brand new piece for us is going to be in the apparel sector. We have most of our new apparel pieces are going to be made out of rPET. This is an Evans half zip. It's incredibly lightweight. It's made out of recycled plastic bottles, and the price point is super strong at under $40. So as I said, you're not having to sacrifice the cost for the sustainability aspect, and it feels really good. We're also seeing huge trend towards that Lululemon belt bag. You see it everywhere in the wild, as I like to say. So dupes are really huge on TikTok, and our Leeds dupe of that Lululemon belt bag is going to be 1/4 of the cost. So this recycled sport fanny pack, super cute, easy crossbody style, has 3 pockets in it, a front, a back, and a top pocket for all of your essentials for easy hands-free carrying. Then last but not least on this page, we are going to have our Vila recycled collection. So we're moving a lot of those recycled pieces and recycled fabrics down to our Bullet line. Bullet generally is known for being a little bit lower price point. And as I said, you're no longer having to choose between eco and budget. So the Vila is going to include 8 different items, ranging from $4.99 for a dock kit all the way up to $19.99 for a duffel. Each is going to be made out of rPET. There's going to be a nice continuity within that line. So the graphite rPET material is going to be throughout. So you're able to do a few different pieces in the collection if you like. Moving along into some other new options. Renewal is going to be really hot with journals. We are so fortunate to have a line of journals that can be fully customized as well with tip-in pages. So we're able to do the basic imprint or the basic deboss on your journals. But if you want to get a little bit more custom, you're able to do insert pages, full cover decoration. These journals help combine marketing with a promo piece and are awesome gifts for conferences, college or job fairs, or thank yous. So we have an awesome art team willing to help you out with the layouts there. Moving along into this new backpack, our new NBN line, and NBN stands for No Brand Needed, has the look of Carhartt bags without the price point. So we have a backpack here in this collection with an insulated cooler pouch, which is pictured. And then we also have a cooler, a utility tote bag, a tool bag, and a duffel. It's going to have that really rugged look with a lower price point, and it is made out of recycled materials. Our new Rocketbook is awesome for folks high or low tech. I think some people see the Rocketbook and they think, oh no, I'm not techie, I can't do this. But it can be as simple as using this as a reusable notebook where you just wipe it down when you're finished with water and start again. Or if you are a little bit more tech savvy and willing to invest your time, you can take advantage of all the tech features that are built into this. You're able to scan your pages to upload as PDFs, which are then searchable. So this is awesome for students or awesome for people who are taking notes and need to find specific terms. It also makes these PDFs super shareable with colleagues or clients. Another brand that we carry is 10 Tree. 10 Tree is a B Corp that plants 10 trees for every item sold. Through our inventory purchases with 10 Tree, PCNA has planted over 6 million trees. So 6 million trees is a lot of trees. The stylish apparel pieces come with a QR code on the tag, so you are able to track where your trees are planted. We're not just planting the same 10 trees over and over again. All of our inventory is planted in Madagascar. The trees there have lessened erosion. The fish have come back, so there's a food source. And the people are able to have jobs outside of subsistence farming, which is pretty amazing for just a lifestyle. The other great thing about 10 Tree is it's really easy to do the math to determine your purchase's impact. So buying 50 pieces, for example, would plant times 10, 500 trees. Lastly, we have a new Thule backpack. Thule is a Swedish brand designed to carry your things stylishly and safely. You may know their car carriers, you might know their strollers. This backpack has all the bells and whistles with a really stylish bone-colored lining, a trolley strap, and tons of storage for all of your essentials. Something else that some previous presenters have touched on is going to be the importance of brands and collaborations. We have seen a huge resurgence of growth through brands over the last few years. So the price point of the average gift has increased 68% over the previous year to an average of $75 to $100. So those are corporate gifts that have really just increased the budget. A huge portion of this has been due to brands. We at PCNA are looking to bring retail brands into the promo industry that are both popular and support our eco values. So we have found that the intrinsic value within brands resonates very strongly with giftees, and that they are more likely to keep and use a promotional item if it is from a brand that they know and recognize. Our breadth of brands from PCNA gives something for everyone from that blue collar worker all the way up into the Gen Z tech worker. So huge range of products available here. To touch on a few, we have American Giant, which is a USA made clothing brand using North Carolina grown cotton and manufactured in South Carolina. These pieces are built to last, incredibly flattering and comfortable. Wirecutter, the New York Times best of list, named their hoodie the #1 hoodie because of how well it wears in and how it patinas after years of use. So that's a really nice check mark for them. Terra Thread is going to be another new brand for us. They're a B Corp. They use fair trade cotton in bags that are absolutely beautiful and, again, functional. These will be coming within the next month or two. Belroy is another B Corp, so we're really racking those up. It's an Australian brand built for durability and usability. Their bags are incredibly stylish, very sleek, and they offer a 3-year warranty. So you know that there is some longevity there. Skullcandy is an audio brand, which is the #1 in the under $100 price point at retail. So Apple really takes the market at above 100, but if you want something under $100, Skullcandy is where it's at. These earbuds have 7 hours of playtime outside of the case, and a rapid charge provides an additional 2 hours of playback with a quick 10-minute charge. So these can last you throughout an entire workday. Last but not least on this page, Baron Fig is a new brand for us, and they offer sleek writing instruments made from stainless steel. Their mission is to champion thinkers from around the world through inspiration and imagination. Each of their pieces is designed with simplicity, usefulness, and community in mind. So if you're looking for something a little bit more modern than a cross pen, this is your answer. I'm also really impressed with how well that the pen writes, and it should. It's a pricey pen, but it's going to be one that people hold on to and use all the time. All right, so final slide here. So last year we introduced Hydro Flask to the promo market. It has been a knockout success for us so far. Hydro Flask has 64% of the market share at retail for sports bottles compared to Yeti's 21%. So they eat Yeti's dust at the bottles. They are huge, huge, huge brand for Gen Z and also for Gen Z parents who want to be hip with the kids. I think we all are trying to do that. In the spring, we're also going to be adding Hydro Flask soft-sided coolers, which are going to be priced under $100. Those are going to make some killer summer gifts. Noshinku is a bougie hand sanitizer brand. These scents are really strong. They smell so good. And by strong, I don't mean like overwhelmingly strong. They're just not the tequila that you're used to getting with some hand sanitizer. And they also have aloe in them, so they soften your hands. The credit card shape makes it so easy to stash in a pocket for easy access when you need clean hands. And they are also refillable. For anyone who has traveling sales reps, I highly recommend this new Mophie travel charger. It folds up into about a 3.5-inch square and is less than an inch thick. And it unfolds for a spot to charge multiple devices. So there are going to be 2 with wireless charging, and then it also has a USB and a lightning port for you to plug in any additional ancillary devices. I used this on a trip this week, and I found it so incredibly useful. I've always carried a huge bag of cords around with me, and I can ditch that bag. So it's really, really nice to be able to make this a lot more concise into a small little carry case. Clean Canteen, they're going to be a drinkware company and another B Corp. They use recycled stainless steel and 0 chemicals in their drinkware manufacturing. We have a new lifestyle drinkware line through them that is absolutely stunning. These 2-tone tumblers are gorgeous in person. Very lifestyle, very retail, And again, makes you want to drink water through them. And lastly, we're going to have Sony. So Sony is going to be a trusted audio brand that's in a lot of people's home. It delivers high fidelity sound with full portability. This piece specifically is going to have extra bass. It's built to last, being waterproof, rust-proof, dust-proof, and shock-proof. And this will last all day with battery life up to 24 hours. So this one is going to be a killer item. I'm just touching on a few items here. We have thousands of SKUs. So this is just going to be some new best and greatest. And Tim will be able to take you through if you need a different price point, if you need a different whatever, they are your guys. Thank you guys for your time today.
Thank you, Kimberly. Great presentation as always. Before we move on, I do want to say just a special thank you to all of our special panelists and guests and presenters today. Great job. And now it's time to go look at some drawings, our show special, and our show box. So let me pull this up really quick. Okay, and maximize that. Okay, so first, the show special, Merch Madness. This is a gift with purchase. I described this yesterday, but if you spend $5,000 or more in the month of March on your order, then you will get to have a gift with purchase from Johnny O, as Jim just mentioned. Vaughn Quarter Zip. This thing is on fire in the golf shops and the retail world. And if you're not a golfer or you want something more feminine, then we have ladies options with Task, which Ashley talked about, the Recess Quarter Zip, the All Day Jacket, and the Carrollton Jacket. And now let's get to the fun stuff, the drawings. Tim, do you want to draw? We're drawing for 2 of these Bluetooth speakers from Sony.
First one is Julie Burson.
Congratulations, Julie.
Second one is Lee Tonsmeyer.
Congratulations, Lee.
Okay.
And then we've got Skull Candy MOD True. These earbuds are awesome.
Let's see. Oops. Leah Stanton.
All right. Congratulations, Leah. Next, Skull Candy Rift 2 Bluetooth headphones.
Lynn Lee.
Congratulations, Lynn. Next, we've got this Bear and Fig Squire pen. I have written with this. This does write pretty smooth.
Okay.
Real smooth.
So that goes to Lee Taylor.
Congratulations, Lee. Then we've got the Bellroy backpack that Kimberly just described. It's a great retail piece.
That goes to Nikisha Thompson.
Congratulations. And then we're also doing a quarter zip pullover. We'll get your size after the show.
Beer is not included in this from Jim, by the way.
We did check on Jim. He's only on number 9 now, so he's okay. He's not on the back 9 yet.
This goes to Ramona Smith.
All right. Congratulations, Ramona. And before we do we'll do the Theragun first, and then
We'll do that.
Yep.
Goes to Amanda Bradley.
Congratulations, Amanda. And then we're going to go a little bit off script here. We're also going to do 2 of these tumblers right here. One tumbler from Hydro.
Hydroplant.
So let's see that.
Goes to Sam Amick.
All right, congratulations, Sam. And then we've got the other Hydro
One.
Flask.
Bottle
Larger one.
here. Okay.
Draw for that.
And that goes to Nora Chandler.
Okay, congratulations, Nora. And then let's see here.
Is that it?
Yeah, and then I'm going to talk about our promo box really quick. Each box we have has its own personality, and as you can see behind us, we have a lot of fun with these different boxes. So we have a great time bringing these to life for several customers. Even on this Zoom, have experienced fun in designing these and sending them out to their customers, their prospects, and even their own employees and new hires. So the boxes behind me, for our set today. One of them's showing full capability of 4-color process. The other featured a lifestyle picture and custom wallpaper. So we put an emphasis on amping up your brand. And this year, in the spirit of our 40th anniversary, we chose the message, celebrate your brand, right here. And here we featured a 1920-ish style that features the elegant look with gold and black, and designed a fun wallpaper for the inside, and carried the wallpaper through with some of our promotional products as we typically do. So a little bit, let me kind of discuss a couple of items in the box. My favorite, this cassette tape speaker. Perhaps it's definitely one of my favorites, but it's very creative. It is a speaker in the look of a cassette tape from the 1980s, and it'll take you back. What we did is we included on the outside of the case a QR code, and if you zap that with your camera, it'll pull up Spotify, and you can listen to your top 100 hits in 1983. Take you back with Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie, The Police, Madonna, etc. Really fun. We've got the Prosecco gummy bears. These are fun. Celebratory treat in a fun container. And then these next two items, yesterday, Jim Martin with Numo discussed these, the Toss and Tuck bag, and then the slim can holder, again, just reemphasizing our wallpaper brand that we did. But the slim can coolers are just on fire right now with the seltzers. Catherine already discussed the ETS Express champagne tumbler, again, just focusing on the decoration capabilities, 360 degrees all the way around. And we did a gloss on a matte finish. And then we also have the journal with the pen that Nick talked about yesterday, just debossing there, just showing you another decoration ability and capability there. And then we had a lot of fun with this t-shirt, next level t-shirt. Instead of just dropping our logo on a t-shirt, we had a little bit of fun, put a pop of color in there with your primary colors, dropped in, established in 1983, our founding year. BHM representing Birmingham as the airport code. And then we dropped in a city skyline and then put our logo right there as well. And then 40 years of excellence. So just had a little bit of fun there. So again, the top 100 guests that registered first will receive one of these boxes. And again, just thank you for being here with us today. One of the things we're really grateful for each one of y'all. And thank you for spending your morning with us. We hope you found that perfect gift for your next promotion or event during this show. And again, special thanks to our guest panelists and supplier reps. We appreciate your pearls of wisdom and perspective, as well as your great ideas and creativity. We really appreciate y'all's friendship as well, and love working with each of you.
Couple of notes. As you can see, we're not a Me Too company. We do a lot of different things, and we're happy to provide you with any of your needs that you may have. You should also know that we have an in-house embroidery operation. We also provide online company store programs where we develop, maintain, and fulfill those. We also do global sourcing. We have done a big job on new hire kits, and also that we do develop service and safety awards. So whatever your needs are, please feel free to ask us and communicate with us, and we're happy to help you any way we can. But more importantly, thank you for your time, your business, and your friendship. Hope you have a great day, and thanks again from Concepts.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.